Hello, happy Friday, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode, and today we'll be talking about the Reggae Boyz versus US Men's National Team encounter that is scheduled to take place a little bit later on this month. And I know we're getting a little bit excited. Reggae Boyz, they play Trinidad. Is it today? I lost track of the days, but I think they play Trinidad this weekend. Over there in Trinidad and Tobago, and this should be interesting as well because it's a local contingent of players. We have some big names on there, top players from Mount Pleasant. We also have the likes of Shepherd coming out of Arnett Gardens, youngsters playing, youngsters who previously played schoolboy football added to the set as well. And what's good to see is Coach Jaime Hallgrimson's giving the local contingent an opportunity to show what they have to offer. I think that is very commendable. We've seen some top talent in last year's ISA schoolboy football, and I think them being given the opportunity to represent Jamaica, to play in the black, green, and gold is very commendable from Hallgrimson. In previous years, we would not have seen this, so I think it's a step in the right direction. I think the youngsters coming through very promising. We saw the likes of Whisper going on to play for Chelsea. We like to see this. We like to see players in their teenage years being given an opportunity. Alvis Powell, he was one who broke through in his teenage years as well, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Baby Gardner as well. But we want to see it more. We want to see more and more youngsters breaking in to the senior national team. But what I have been paying attention to over the past couple of weeks, and I know people have been asking, where's Halftime TV? How come we're not seeing Halftime TV? And shout out to the Halftime TV fan. I don't remember his name, who came up to me in not Megamart, Fontana Pharmacy a couple of days ago. So, folks, don't forget, Halftime TV is for the fans. We are for the viewers. Please feel free, if you see me, come up and share your opinion, and probably we can have a quick chat, or you can send me a DM as well, on issues that you want to hear my opinion on, and I'll freely discuss on my platform. Now, Mason Greenwood, top top topic over the past couple of months. People are still excited. They can't wait to see Mason Greenwood in the Reggae Boyz colours, but we still wait patiently for that. But in the immediacy, I must say the US men's national team, they're shaking in their boots, and that's the title for this video, because the form that Leon Bailey is on, and if you remember correctly, folks, a couple of months ago when I did the interview with Leon Bailey following that game against Canada at the BMO Stadium in Toronto, Leon Bailey said a successful season for him would be getting into double figures for both goals and assists. He's not very far away from it now, and I think we can all agree that by his standards, it's already been a successful season. A new contract, and scintillating form, especially against the best teams in England. And I know sometimes we see some players against some teams and we say, okay, they're only good against the lesser opponents. We've seen Leon Bailey perform against the top teams in England, and I think that's what makes the difference this season. I think that's why everyone has been turning heads when Leon Bailey plays, and I think a lot of the pundits and the commentators in England, they're fascinated by him because they didn't know that he possessed such talent. They know that he had good potential, but that talent is finally matriculating, and I think it gives you a level of pride being a Jamaican and seeing him doing it at the highest level in the best league in the world. So Leon Bailey and the current form that he's on, I think the US men's national team, especially since their players aren't doing that great across Europe. We have the likes of Anthony Robinson, who's looked very good. I think Christian Pulisic has looked good as well. But again, Christian Pulisic is one of those hot and cold players where you don't really know what to expect from him. And consistency is what has been beating him over the last couple of years. Anthony Robinson, top talent as well, playing in a Fulham team that is playing some exciting football. So I think those two players in particular have been the standout players, if I'm to be honest, for the US national team across Europe. Weston McKennie, as always, good player, plays with his heart on his sleeve. But they will be looking to Christian Pulisic, Anthony Robinson, form that he's been on, as I said, very, very good going into that game. But the Reggae Boyz, I think if Leon Bailey can replicate or can bring that form that he currently has on the club level over into the international level, especially in the games that we have ahead, it should be quite exciting to see putting Leon Bailey with Demari Gray and the attacking power that we have, or the attacking firepower. I think Jamaica goes into that game as the farm team, especially with the players that we have who are doing so well in their respective teams. But I'm curious to hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say. Leave your views in the comment section. What are your thoughts of the Jamaican team and the momentum that they're building up right now, especially as individuals going into the game against the United States? We're going to be playing Trinidad in a couple of hours, don't get me wrong, but this isn't the big one, right? The game against US in the Nations League, that is the big one, and I think that's the game that everyone will be paying attention to. And Halftime TV, wait for it. Yes, we will be there. We will be going to that game. We'll be attending that game, so I'll be there in person to support the Reggae Boyz as they lace up their cleats against the US men's national team. So you can stay tuned for the coverage of that as well. We'll still try to bring you as much content as possible. So please remember to turn the notification on. That means anytime we upload a video, you are notified. We're still going to bring you coverage of the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Champs as well. So look out for that. But Jamaica going into the game against the United States, or the US men's national team, who do you think is the team with the momentum? I surely think Jamaica is. I think on form, Leon Bailey is currently up there with the best in Europe. The numbers that he's been producing this season has been eye-catching, and it's turned the heads of all the big teams and all the top pundits across European football. So I think if they are noticing it, then the US team is noticing it as well, and they'll be paying keen attention to Leon Bailey and hoping that he falls off this rich vein of form before he meets them later on this month. But again, that's the opinion of Halftime TV. What says you, the viewers? Do you think the US team should be worried about Leon Bailey, or do you think it'll be a walk in the park? Let us know. We're curious to hear. But nonetheless, it will be a big game. I think by the time we get to Copa, which is later on this year, hopefully we'll have Mason Greenwood on board. And then it will be quite an interesting watch for the Reggae Boyz. And it will be quite a headache for Coach Hallgrimson, as he'll struggle, no doubt, to select his starting 11, as the talent at his disposal will be eye-watering. But again, exciting days ahead for the Reggae Boyz and the fans of the Reggae Boyz or of the Jamaican national team, or the Reggae Boyz, as we look forward to an eventful couple of months, and we look forward to welcoming some top talent into the fray. World Cup just around the corner, but no doubt we will be there. The group allotment has been announced, so we know who will be playing against and when. So I think that's already done and dusted. The team is preparing, and we're looking to top that group as well. But again, big shout out to the viewers, big shout out to the subscribers. Let's hear what you have to say about Leon Bailey's form going into the game against the US men's national team. Should the US team be worried? Is Christian Pulisic and Anthony Robinson, or are Christian Pulisic and Anthony Robinson enough to basically nullify the threat of the Jamaican wide man? Let us know in the comment section. Folks, please remember, like, share, subscribe. Until next time, peace out. Halftime TV saying have a wonderful weekend.